Yeah, Mark and Whitney, Duane Hagadone was really the one that helped put Coeur d'Alene on the map as a prime tourism destination. He's the one who built the Coeur d'Alene Resort, which you can see right now. And it's hard to imagine Coeur d'Alene without its most iconic location, which was one of the many endeavors by the late Duane Hagadone. Duane Hagadone was the man behind Coeur d'Alene's transformation into a tourism hotspot. The Coeur d'Alene native decided to invest his money at home instead of looking at destinations elsewhere that may have been more desirable. That decision ended up playing a huge role in the development of the Lake City.
I mean, he's obviously had a huge impact. He was a visionary, before his time, and seeing this area with its potential. The guy grew up here and obviously loved it here, saw the potential, and had this vision to build this resort.
Duane was the founder of the Hagadone Corporation, which is behind many successful local businesses. And his businesses weren't limited to the resort or its one-of-a-kind golf course with the country's only floating green. He owns many of the city's most well-known restaurants, including Tito's, Tap House Unchained, Beverly's, and the floating restaurants Cedars, to name a few. He was also behind Hagadone Media, which runs local newspapers such as the Coeur d'Alene Press and the Bonner County Daily Bee. Hagadone did all of this, even when people thought ventures such as the resort wouldn't work out in the long run.
And there were a lot of naysayers at that time, and obviously it has been successful, and pretty much everything he's touched has been successful.
And while he may be remembered by most as a prolific businessman, those close to him will remember him as more than that. They remember Duane as an extraordinary gentleman that cared for those around him.
Everyone speaks so highly of him, his work ethic, his care of people, his care of his employees, and then again his attention to detail. And I think that those are the things that really made him successful and his operations successful.
On a personal note, I was down here yesterday actually shooting video for a story on Duane, and many people came up to me and asked what I was doing, and when I told them, they all had kind words to say. Many of them told me personal stories of times they interacted with Duane or saw him at a local restaurant or here at the resort, and they all said they loved him and that they were going to miss him greatly. So I think it's safe to say his legacy will continue to live on through the current generation. In Coeur d'Alene, Ian Smay, KREM 2 News.